My name is Alex, and today we're going to talk about the critical elements of vertical jumping. So we're going to break it up into 5 parts. We're going to talk about how your knees and arms work together, how your feet should be positioned, what your arms should be doing throughout the whole motion, what your legs should be doing, and how you will land properly to avoid any type of injury. So first, for your knees and arms, your knees are always going to be bent when you first start off. So you're going to be bent at about almost like a 45 to 90 degree angle. And then from there, to begin the motion, your arms are going to sway back with it. So if I'm standing up straight, to start my motion, the first phase, I'm going to have my arms here. And when I come down, I'm going to swing them back. So that's the first phase. Like I said, you want to make sure your knees are about at a 45 to 90 degree angle when you come down. And as you start to come down, that's when your arms start to swing back. As far as your feet should be shoulder width apart. So they shouldn't be right next to each other like this. They shouldn't be wide like this. They're shoulder width apart. So about like this. You can measure it, make sure they're inside your shoulders, and then you're good to go from there. As far as your arms begin to swim forward and upward toward the sky as you're starting to explode into your jump. So, like I mentioned, for the first phase, you're going to start here, shoulder width apart with your feet. You're going to come down to that 45 to 90 degree angle. And then as you start to come up, your arms are going to come up with it, almost like you're trying to touch the sky. And then for your legs will forcefully thrust the body upwards. So basically, as you're coming down, that's where all your power is coming from. So when you want to push up, you're using the bottom of your feet, and you're going to come off to your toes and explode. So you start here, you're going to come down, and then you're going to explode and jump off the ground. And as far as landing, you want to make sure your knees are bent during landing and they obtain shoulder width apart. So the key is to bending your knees is so that when you land, it's not as much pressure at your knees. When you bend them, it absorbs some of the shock from the ground when you land. So all in all, we're going to look at the motion from an anterior, posterior, and lateral viewpoint. So the first one, come in here, we'll do a couple jumps, reach for the sky. Notice how my legs are basically always bent until I'm up in the air for that split second, and then when I come down, they instantly bend again. So we'll look at it anteriorly. And then laterally, we'll look from both sides, the left and the right. So right side.